أيوة. عارف ساعات ببقى خلاص ما بحبش التشيكن ده خلاص.
انا اصلا كل ما اطلب اكل من كاسكو more than 75% of the orders it smells like a cigarette ashtray.
ليه بقى؟
I don't know, but it always has the same distinctive cigarette ashtray smell. It's not like a different cigarette ashtray smell. It smells the same kind of cigarette ashtray smell, and it's
دليفري يعني دليفري بيبول يعني ولا؟
oh, but they're different delivery. They're different orders and different people delivering my order. So استغربت يعني. And then in the beginning when I was complaining, the smell of the cigarette ashtray smell was very, very strong. And then I kept complaining, and now that smell is still strong, but it's not as strong as it was in the beginning. But I can still smell it on the food when they deliver it from Costco. And it's different people delivering my food, but it always has the same smell.
فاكر انت الولد المصري اللي كان اداك كريدت وبتاع؟ كان اسمه ايه؟
علي.
لما كلمتوش تاني بقى.
انا الواد النهارده طلبت pumpkin pie من كاسكو.
واو.
وواحدة اسمها حاطين الصورة بتاعتها على الريسيت بيقول اسمها ستيفاني. وجابوا لي البامكن باي وما كانتش نفس البنت اللي على الصورة. وبعدين ايه the pumpkin pie it smelled like a cigarette ashtray. The same smell. So
you returned it back?
I was very hungry, so I took the pumpkin pie out of the package, and then I ate a little piece of it, and it tastes like a cigarette ashtray. And then literally, my nefesi, my every time I took a breath and I breathed in or out, I could smell the cigarette ashtray in my nose. After I ate a piece of it, and I started feeling I was gonna throw up. So I called them. And I complained, and they telling me, we can't give you a they said, okay, I'm going to give you a refund. Hold on a second. Can I put you on hold? I said, no, I don't have time to be on hold. And then they telling me, well, I can't give you the refund. I'm sharife. You have to file an appeal. I'm going to email you an appeal form. By then, so I hung up and I called again. And I complained again to somebody else. I complained to several people, maybe like 5 different people. And then it sounded like the same people kept answering the phone. But they kept telling me their name was something else. And one guy is telling me his name is Mahmoud. And then when I hung up, and I called back, the same guy, he answered the phone and he told me his name is Matrix.
اسمه ايه؟
Matrix.
Matrix?
No. And he has an Arabic accent. وبعدين when I hang up and I called back, when I called another time today, some woman with like a British English accent. She answered the phone and she told me her name is something. And then when I hung up, I called again. She answered the phone again. She told me her name is something else. And it's like they just lying. They're not saying anything.
So they didn't give you any credit?
No. So I filed the appeal form and I sent them the picture of the food. And I called Costco. And I complained to Costco.
And then Costco gave you credit?
Costco, they told me, I have to call Instacart.
I think at Costco in the end is gonna tell you, do not buy from us again. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe Costco in the end they're gonna tell you, do not buy from us again.
ده هم كلهم حرامية أصلا.
هو انت عندك membership في كاسكو؟ How much you pay a month? I mean a year.
$65.
Wow. And then how many times they give you credit before?
Eh?
How many times Costco give you credit before?
I don't know.
A lot, huh?
More than 75% of my orders, something is wrong with it.
In the end, they can tell you, Mr. Omar Mohsen Ibrahim.
Yeah, almost every order, when I order food from Costco, I always have to call and complain. Either I'm calling them to tell them to remove the shopper from my shoppers list because the shopper didn't follow the delivery instruction, or they put my food on the floor, on the dirty floor outside. I told them don't do that. Or the food smells like a cigarette ashtray, or the food it has a weird smell or tastes weird, or the food they're saying it's like it's a specific kind of meat, but it's not the same meat they're saying it is on the advertisement. You know, like for example, they say it's beef and it tastes like pork.
You tasted pork before, so do you know the difference?
Yeah, it tastes like how pork smells.
No. Okay. Did you ever eat any kind of pork before?
Hold on 1 second, yo.
By mistake?
Well, look, it tastes like how pork smells, and then it tastes like pork. Like for example, they said it's just beef. It's not. It doesn't taste like beef. It tastes like pork.
But how do you know the difference between beef and pork?
Because there's been several times. I'm 36 years old. There's been several times when I've eaten food, and they're telling me it's beef or chicken or whatever, and it doesn't taste like chicken or beef or whatever. It tastes like pork. Tastes like how the smell of pork tastes. I mean, it tastes like the how pork smells.
Tell me, you don't have no Arabic restaurant around the area?
لا. وبعدين on the Costco app, they have now a lot more food that they sell that's pork. And prepared food that's pork, frozen food that's pork, and it's disgusting. And even when you type halal on the search bar on the Costco app, when you type the word halal, it shows pork. Wallah azim. And if you go to the where it says meats, like meat section of the food, and you type halal, it shows pork. Big pieces of pork. A lot of them.
صحيح. طب انت ليه ما بتجيبش اسمه ايه ده بيتزا من كوسكو يعني؟
because أنا اشتريت بيتزا مرة من كاسكو. The Costco brand, Kirkland brand pizza, cheese pizza. وقرفت. It made me feel sick.
في عندهم
Then I start smelling like cheese for a month.
في عندهم أنواع تانية مش ده لازم كوسكو براند يعني.
The Costco, they're selling people trash that they have left over.
No, I said there is three pizzas in a package. واخد بالك ازاي؟ $12 باين. $12.99. It's nice. They have a cheese. They have also vegetable pizza. واخد بالك ازاي؟ You can order that and you can keep it in the freezer. All you have to do is just put it in microwave or oven.
But they have the. I was like a four cheese pizza.
اسمها ايه؟
Four cheese pizza.
Four cheese pizza.
ما هي دي ما دقتها قبل كده and it made me feel sick and I smelled like cheese for a week for a month. وبعدين there was another pizza they have. It's like a cauliflower.
لا that one I don't like it.
It tastes like cardboard. وبعدين it's with all the other pizza they have pepperoni on it. Even the vegetable pizza they have pepperoni on it. But they're harassing me. Well, they're harassing me. Yeah, the same day that I posted the video and the complaint about the grapes that made me sick from Costco. They started putting stuffed grape leaves on the Costco app for people to buy. And then they took it off.
بس الوايت تشيز ديت اللي هي من كوسكو الجرة ديت من اسمها بيسموها ايه؟ فاكر انت مرة بعتها لي؟ دي حلوة قوي قوي قوي.
قصدك الجوت تشيز؟
لا مش جوت نو. اسمها ايه؟
لا مش الجوت تشيز اسمه ده فتا تشيز. عجبك فتا تشيز؟
ها؟
تحب فتا تشيز ها؟
انا بحبها قوي بحب الفتا تشيز. انا جبت منها كان هناك في كوسكو قلت له هات لي علبة يعني. فأنا الوحيد اللي باكلها يعني حلوة. أنا بحبها مع عارف أنت اللي اسمه سبانيش فريش سبانيش سلطة. أعمل كده ساندويتش أحط التشيز وأحط عليها السبانيش ديت أو أرجولا. عارف الأرجولا؟ أرجولا ده طعمه حلو يعني.
بتاكله بالعيش برضو؟
بعمل ساندويتش صغير كده اهوت احط عليها الجبنه التشيز واحط عليها الارجولا ديت او السبانيش.
what kind of bread؟
بجيب اللي هو العيش البلدي. عارف العيش اللي هو الهول ويت البلد العربي. عشان كده انا بقول لك يعني لو ما عندكش انت واحد Arabic restaurant في الاريا عندك ها؟
الأكل الأرابيك restaurants عاملينه زي ما يكون عشان الأطفال يحبوه
يعني
عاملينه بطريقة مش باين يعني Muslims عشان there's a lot of racist people here يعني في Tallahassee. So عشان يعملوا business عاملين الميديترينيان restaurants Greek و يعني بشكل different يعني different kind of Mediterranean restaurants وحاجات زي كده. بس يعني it's disgusting. It's a bunch of dirty young drug addict alcoholic kids, and they're trying to act like it's normal for them to live like that because it's a college area, and then they have all the older people who want to have sex with them, so they act like them, and it's just disgusting.
اوكي. يعني ما فيش، انت ما بتحبش الفول يعني في الكانز؟
الفول بس ما باكلوش يابا يعني. وحتى حاجة غريبة يعني، أنا بقالي years ما اكلتش فول وطعمية أو فافا بينز أو أي حاجة زي كده.
طب ليه ما
بس
بتجيبش من امازون، تطلب تجيب مثلا 6 كانز، وفي مرة كده مثلا يصير لك اكل فول، بتجيبه تحط عليه ليمون، تعصر عليه ليمون. عندك ألف اويل؟
عندي عندي ألف أويل، عندي
طيب
إزازة ألف أويل لسه ما فتحتهاش من اليوم ما ماما جابتهولي.
طيب، شفت ازاي؟ يعني بتجيبه ويوماش ده فول، سخنه على الميكروويف ولا على الستوف، سخنه وعصر عليه هاف ليمون وشوية اسمه ألف اويل وشوية كمن. عندك كمن؟ عندك كمن ولا؟
Mm. What I
عندك
was trying to say was haven't eaten fava beans or fool or أي حاجة زي كده for years, and I've noticed there's several times in the past few months I smell like fava beans. I smell like a fool. Out of the smell of the fool of fava beans, it has like that distinctive smell. My armpits, it smells like it, and I haven't eaten any fava beans or fool or أي حاجة زي كده. It's weird. زي
يعني
ما
انت ما
أكون
بتحبوش تاكله يعني؟
إيه؟
ما بتحبوش تاكله يعني؟
No, I don't dislike it. I just haven't eaten it for years. But I there's been several times I've noticed in the past few months that my armpits it smells like fava beans, but didn't eat any fava beans. It's as if like there's maybe some Middle Eastern neighbors who are renting a room in the house next to mine or something, and they're using the bathroom, showering, brushing their teeth or whatever, and the water that they're using is mixing in with my water, and it's making me smell like it. That's the only thing I can think that is causing that. But that's disgusting. And then also I didn't eat any fava beans or food or anything like that for my armpits to smell like it. So it's weird. And it's really disgusting me. It's disgusting. It's making me feel like disgusted so much. And almost every single time. Also, I'm ordering food from Costco. Something's wrong with the food, and today, seriously, it made me so mad. I was yelling at the Costco employee, telling him, "You ruined my day. Today is my father's birthday. You ruined my day." I'm sitting on the phone for more than an hour yelling at the Instacart employees, and I'm telling them, "Let me speak to a supervisor," and they put me on hold, and then they hang up the phone on me. And I have to speak to several different people at Instacart telling them the same thing. And it's and I'm telling the Costco employee that I had to file police reports because they keep harassing me and he's telling me things like, "Can you give me an example?" Well, give an example of what? Of what the police report says? And they're acting stupid. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time I call them, my information, it pops up on their computer screen. My name, my phone number, my account number, my address, my email address, everything. And they sit there and they sit there and they act stupid, like they don't understand who I am or what I'm telling them. And they sit there and act stupid and act like I literally didn't just talk to them, and they literally didn't just tell me their name is something else.
سبحان الله. وانت ما عندكش انت رايز ولا حاجة في البيت؟
No, I don't know how to make rice, and then I don't know how to make it, so I don't buy rice unless it's already made. Then I don't buy it.
يعني you don't have no eggs حتى في home?
لا I بطلت اكل eggs عشان it makes me feel sick. I bought eggs from Costco. فاكر لما اشتريت eggs from Costco زمان, and I felt sick, and then I stopped eating eggs, and I didn't feel so sick after I stopped eating the eggs, but then I smelled like the eggs for months. It was disgusting.
يعني the egg is disgusting, والpizza disgusting, والapple pie disgusting. يعني انت
Yeah, but they're putting something in the food on purpose. I'm 100% certain that they are. Because for me to just order some food, I have a clean house. For me to just order some food and then put it in my microwave, my clean microwave, and then eat it, and for it to have a bad smell or a bad taste or anything like that, that's coming from them, not from me. And then they always have the same distinctive old nasty cigarette ashtray smell on the packaging of the food. And then the food inside it smells and tastes like it. And then they started trying to put perfume on, like a female perfume on it. And then when I eat the food, nefesi, my airways and my breath and everything, it tastes like the female perfume mixed with the tobacco ashtray. And then I kept complaining about that. And then it went back to just smelling like the disgusting cigarette ashtray again. And it's like they're doing that shit on purpose. And it's different people delivering my food. And it has the same nasty smell.
So what else you can eat?
I don't know, but everything that's on the Costco app, I ordered it.
You don't
and
eat
it tastes
tuna?
disgusting.
You don't eat tuna on the oil?
No, when I eat tuna in the oil, it makes me break out on my face.
Oh, so how about sardines?
I never ate sardines before.
So what kind of food would you love to eat?
But والله بقولك بصراحة, when I wake up in the morning and I use the bathroom and I empty my stomach, I feel better. And it's not until I actually eat some food that I start feeling sick again. Wallah azim. And I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, and I use the bathroom, and I empty out my stomach, and I feel so much better. But then I get upset because all the same problems with the police brutality and having to send the emails with the evidence every day and take pictures of them stealing my electricity and overcharging me and all this stuff. It makes me so mad that I feel like there's nothing else I can do to make me happy other than to eat something. Because I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't vape, I don't drink alcohol, I don't do none of that. So I eat something, and then when I eat something, I feel sick. Because the only thing I have to eat is food that's it's not good for me. I'm eating cheap packets of chicken noodle soup with seasoning packets, and it's like the only thing healthy about it is I put a whole lemon in it.
So how about cereal?
No, cereal is not good. All this some of the processed foods and all this stuff is not good for people. It's not good for me. I noticed that also. It's not good for me at all. It makes me bloated. It makes me lethargic. Makes me stink.
So in the morning, what did you eat this morning?
I didn't eat anything. I don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I eat chicken soup with lemon in it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then sometimes, like today, for example, is your birthday. So I wanted to eat something different. So I ordered pumpkin pie. And I ate pumpkin pie. And it tasted like a cigarette ashtray. And I felt like I was going to throw up. And then the person who delivered it wasn't even the same person on the picture on the delivery receipt. And it literally tasted like cyanide. You know you know how cigarettes they have that cyanide in it, that chemical. It tastes like that. Well, Lord, Azim, it tasted like that. It tasted like how that smells.
How far Costco from your home?
I don't know. Not that far.
يعني 2 miles, 3 miles, 5 miles. You don't know?
I think it's like. Let me see.
Check it out on Google because how much.
It says 9 minutes, 3.8 miles. Let me double check. 22 minutes, 12.9 miles.
How many miles? Sorry.
22 minutes, 12.9 miles.
انت ما عندكش حتى اسمه دوت 'cause بايك انت.
ما عنديش بايك ومش هقعد اركب بايك عشان اروح اجيب اكل. عشان كده بقول لهم send me pictures of the shelf with the price on it of the food so I know that they got it from Costco, from the shelf from Costco. I tell them send me a picture of the expiration date on the item that they got so I can see that they took a picture of it right there, and it's the same thing, and it's not expired. So I know, they're not just giving me anything from just حاجة مرمية في البيت عندهم. بعدين يقعدوا يكلموا بعض يقول لهم, oh, do you have اسمه ايه ده, this food item? I have a customer, he ordered this food, and do you have it left over in your house so I can deliver it to him, so we can take his money from that he's spending on the item, and we don't have to go and buy it, because that's what it seems like they're doing. Because it's more than 75% of the orders, it has the same distinctive cigarette ashtray smell. Wallah azim. And then several times, the people who deliver the food to me, it's not even the same person on the picture. And then literally after I ate the pumpkin pie, my throat starts feeling raspy, like scratchy, like if I just smoked a cigarette. And I don't smoke. And it tastes and smells like a cigarette ashtray. And it tasted like they put cyanide on it.
Cyanide, huh?
Oh.
You want to kill you?
Well, obviously. Well, I was so mad. I was yelling at the Costco employee, telling him, telling him that he ruined my day. I was telling him, today's my father's birthday, and you're ruining my day. You ruined my day. I'm on the phone with Instacart for more than an hour complaining about the same thing, and they're hanging up on me, putting me on hold after I told them to let me speak to a supervisor, and then they're hanging up the phone on me. And I'm telling him that they ruined my day. And I know that they can see the pictures I take on my phone and all of that shit. Because I literally just took a picture of the pumpkin pie. Like a very up close picture. And he's telling me, oh, well, I'm sorry, we can't look into the items. And he's like a fucking faggot trying to mock me and make make me upset. And he sounds like a faggot. Wallah azim, he sounded like a faggot. Yeah, but Mama doesn't even like to cook. Mama, she doesn't like to cook anymore. She's older. She doesn't like to cook.
But she cooked for her husband, right?
I don't know, but she told me she doesn't like to cook.
How she eats?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe they go out to eat or to order food or something. But when I asked her before, she told me she doesn't like to cook. When I was telling her when I was asking her what she likes to eat and stuff like that, I don't know. Maybe she was having a bad day or something. I don't know. But I was asking her, what is she gonna eat or what does she eat? She said she's gonna go out to eat. She's gonna order something or whatever, right? And I told her, be careful, when you go out to eat, make sure that they're washing their hands, make sure, things like that, and try not to go out to eat on the weekends or, around times like that when they have like the young kids working, You know, because they tend to not care. They scratch their ass. You know,
Oh,
pick their nose. They don't wash their hands. Scratching their head and shit like that. That's disgusting. A lot of them, they having sex behind the counter. Nobody sees them having sex in the freezer. They don't wash their hands after they go and fix the food right away. It's just fucking disgusting.
yeah.
فاكر اليوم اللي رحنا برجر كينج في ميامي؟
Fort Lauderdale.
في لارديل ولا
For
في
spring.
ميامي؟
For a spring.
لا ده كان في ميامي.
لا لا لا. ميامي، لا التاني كان اسمه ميامي صعب باين، ولا ميامي.
لا ده كان برجر كينج يا بابا، رحنا برجر كينج. انت
بعدين.
انت رحت تزورني في ميامي، ورحنا كلنا حاجة، وكان بالليل حوالي like 8 o'clock at night أو حاجة زي كده. ورحنا برجر كينج، ركننا العربية we parked the car، وكنا هنخش الباب، وبصينا جوه ولقينا واحد big tall black guy. He was scratching his ass. from... وبعدين قلنا بلاش. قرفنا من برجر كينج.
Yes. طب يا عمر، سيبك دلوقتي بقى، عاوز تصلي العشاء، وانت كمان خش اتوضى كده، وبسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، وصلي العشاء، اوكي؟
حاضر يا بابا.
لازم. ماشي؟
حاضر يا بابا.
اه. يلا تصبح على خير.
تصبح على خير يا بابا. وكنت هسألك ايه، عايزني ابعت لك اكل من كاسكو؟
لا لا، شكرا. شكرا. الله يكرمك. ألف شكر. يلا يا سيدي، تصبح على خير.
طب I love you يا بابا.
I love you. مع السلامة.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.